Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different than the usual episode might be. Today we are going to talk and dive a little bit into clubs and all what clubs means and all about how I do clubs, how I feel clubs works. I'm gonna see if is it a little loud here? Is Top Drives a little loud? Okay, so I'm going to talk about clubs in today's episode. I'm going to talk about what you should do when you join club events, how you should go about playing, and what the best strategies for clubs are. Because I often find people asking me, how do I earn a lot of cash? How do you have $500,000 cash, which is not even that much, but how do you have it? And how in just 1 week did you go from no cash to $500,000? Or if you're Blossom, how in just a couple of days can you go from no cash to $1 million cash? How does it work? Well, the answer is of course clubs. It's very, very easy to just say that. You just say, oh, just go play clubs, but it's a little bit more difficult than that. I am sure you can agree, but I am going to walk you through exactly what you should do to get things like this. 7,400 cash is what I can get every 10 minutes, even every 5 minutes, just thinking of when different events end. It can even go down as far as every 2 minutes if you are really timing the events properly. You cannot do that every time though, but sometimes. As you can see here, I am always aiming for the Silver Participation Award. How do you get the Silver Participation Award? You might ask. Well, you race 5 times, and it's not really hard. You just race 5 times, and that is what you are aiming to do in every event, okay? So keep that in mind. You're supposed to race 5 times and 5 times only. Your club rank, of course, will go up as you earn more XP, and you are looking to try to either get a silver, a gold, a top 10 or an MVP medal. Of course, the higher in these rankings you get, the more cash you will get from the event. And as you can see, I have the plus 100% here, which means I have bought the booster that will probably be located here for you. I would advise you to buy the booster, as that is a very, very good choice. If you're thinking economically, you will gain a lot from buying the booster, because the booster costs 500 gold. If you are spending that gold on a ceramic pack, it equals to around 1 ceramic pack, of course, because 1 ceramic pack is just as much as the booster, 499 gold. So basically, if you can make more cash than for 1 ceramic pack, you could consider the deal worth it, correct? Well, not quite, because it's never worth buying a ceramic pack for gold. I would say if you could make enough for 2 ceramic packs from the booster, that you're breaking even. If you can make even more, you're in the profit, right? And you can certainly make even more. You can make more than for 3 ceramic packs each and every day. You can make enough for 5 ceramic packs every day if you're using the booster, for sure, if you just put time into it. So yeah, that is the introduction. Now I'm going to tell you how to actually do it, okay? So you can see in clubs there are all of these events, right? What you want to do is you want to find events that are finishing soon, such as this one. You go into those, and if they are playable, you definitely play them. Road less taken, if you know what that means, it means that 3 of the tracks are going to be off-road and the rest are going to be on the road. Now, you should do your research to find what each and every one of these means, because if you do not know what the tracks mean, you're of course going to get stumped when you get into a track. So definitely find out what every track means, right? And then you can efficiently play clubs. I'm gonna do something like this. I think I'm going to be very good anyways. So you can see, as I said, there is 2 on-road here, and there is 3 off-road. That is just like I predicted, because I know that the road less taken means that, you know, and that is what you are going to have to do. And of course, you're going to have to put a squad that is good enough to compete. Otherwise, you're going to look at the bad medals. So how do you get a good enough squad? Well, you try to focus on cars that will gain you a lot of cash in clubs, and that is what you're going to have to do. So the next max outs you do should be based on how well you can do in clubs. And that is not even a bad strategy. You can put event upgrades on ice a little bit if you step aside finals. Finals are of course very important, but you can put event preparations a little bit on the side until you are fully prepared for clubs, because clubs is such a monetary gain for you that it is very much worth it to just set aside all your other projects to work on the cars that are beneficial to clubs. Now you could see I was only able to play 3 races until this event closed. That is fine, sometimes it's like that. That is maybe even better because you get cash quicker. But notice I'm now only going to get the bronze participation award, but however I got the golden performance medal, which means I still get 3.6k cash, which is quite an hefty amount. So what you want to do now is go to the next one. You want to find the next one that is soon to end, so that would be this one. I go into that, and I know Storm Chaser is going to be 5 standard tires, so then I want to make sure that my deck consists of it's going to be 5 rains, so then I want to make sure that my deck consists of 5 cars that are prepared for the rain. So as you can see, I am putting my squad up here. I can see that I have quite a lot of points still left, so I'm going to upgrade to the ACR here, and I'm going to go in with this and just hope that there is going to be one fast circuit. I know there's always going to be a twisty circuit, which is not too bad for the Viper, even though it does not have standard tires. So this is basically what you want to do. It's not more difficult than this. It is not more difficult than this. A lot of people might think it is difficult, but it's not difficult once you get into it. And of course, when this event finishes, I want to do another event, and when that event finishes, I do another event, and when that event finishes, you get the point, right? You get the picture. That is what you are going to do, and that is how you grind clubs to get a large amount of cash. Now, it is crucial to buy the multiplier, because if you do not have the multiplier, you're just earning half of what is possible, which is unfortunate. And another good thing about the multiplier is because you get club event rewards at the end of every season, the booster pretty much pays for itself. Take around 100 gold probably, but it almost pays for itself from the club rewards in the end of the seasons. That basically means that you are good to go if you just buy it once, because then next time the club rewards will pay for it, and the next time the club rewards will pay for it. So you just have to make sure that you always have 500 gold at hand. And that is not as hard as you might think, because obviously there's a lot of free gold to get in top drives through playing events, through the prize boards, through the club ending rewards, as I told you. So yeah, it should really be no problem for you to get the 500 gold that you need every week. And in a week, you could easily earn a lot of cash. In a week, you could earn like 2 million cash if you know what you're doing. If you're playing a lot, and you are using these strategies to play in the events that are soon to be finished. That is what you want to do. So when an event is not finished like this, and it is going to finish soon, I usually scout around for the next one I am going to go into, and then of course when the event finishes I know, oh, I should do this one next, the road less taken. I go with the event. Of course the play button is not gonna work now because you're already in an event, but yeah, that is what you want to do. So yeah, that is pretty much all about clubs and what you are supposed to do in clubs. Also guys, I am sorry if the microphone quality is bad and getting worsened by the day. It's just my microphone. I've had the same stereo podcast microphone, my Blue Yeti, for 8 years now. Since 2012, would you believe it? And in these 8 years, it has started to become more and more scuffed. And I do not blame it. I do not blame it for 1 second. I think it is totally fine that it is giving up now. But I just want to say to you that I will get a new microphone. In around 2 weeks, I will get a Rode microphone, a Rode podcast microphone that will be absolutely fabulous for recording videos. So then the audio will get better. I'm sorry that the audio quality right now is kind of bad. I know it. I have acknowledged it. I know it, and I will buy a new microphone, all right? I will do it. In around 2 weeks, I will have that microphone, and then everything will be good again, which is nice. And also, if you do not remember, at 3,333 subscribers, I am doing a garage tour. So if you want to see my garage in all of its glory, definitely hit the subscribe button, because then we will get to 3,333 subscribers in no time. Also, if you did enjoy today's episode, if you found it helpful in any way, or if you just enjoyed me talking while you do whatever you do, definitely hit the like button. When you like my videos, they get recommended to more people. That gets more traction to the channel, and that gives me more followers. So that is definitely something that helps me out a lot. So definitely consider leaving a like. Also, if you want to check out what cars I am currently maxing out, what cars I have just maxed out, definitely check out my Top Drives related Instagram, because there I post every single maxed out car I do. I post around 2 times a week, usually a little bit more, but sometimes even just 1 time a week, but I post on there regularly. So if you want to see what cars I am maxing out, definitely check that out. And also, if you want to get access to, if you want to join one of the best and biggest Top Drives public Discord servers, mine is down below in the description. It is a lot of fun, and we are over 400 people in there, so if you want to join it, go right ahead. Also, if you want to have access to my private Discord server where I do my big openings, you should definitely subscribe to my Patreon. You need to pay $3 or more, only $3, to get into my private Discord channel, and from there you get access to watching live, when I do them, my big openings. So definitely that is something you should check out. That is all I had for you in today's episode of Top Drives. I hope you learned a little bit about clubs and what is the best strategy to make cash, make a lot of money in Top Drives. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, stay safe, have a good one, and I hope you have an awesome day. Goodbye.